I'm not gonna lie, I think a lot of people are gonna hate Bugonia, but for me, it's probably my favorite movie of the entire year, so here's my full spoiler-free thoughts on the best and worst parts of the movie. The movie follows a conspiracy theorist and his cousin who are convinced that the CEO of a pharmaceutical company is actually an alien set to destroy Earth. But I feel like the better way to describe this movie is this clip of Martin Scorsese from the studio.
It's about Jim Jones, United States Senate, America. It's sprawling, it's big, it's fun, it's fucked up. Granted, it's fucked up, but I see it as a meditation on cults, hero worship, mass murder, suicide, everything. It's life.
Because this movie is absolutely insane. Emma Stone is going to get all the praise. She plays the CEO of the company, and she is absolutely incredible in this movie. It's well-deserved praise. I actually think Jesse Plemons gives one of the best performances of the entire year. He plays the saddest man in all of America. He's fully fallen down the rabbit hole, convinced that this woman is an alien. He experienced a lot of trauma in his life, but at the same time, he's fully gone off the deep end here, so you kind of feel bad for him, but kind of not, because he is psychotic. The way Jesse Plemons plays this character in such an understated and kind of calm way makes it that much better of a performance. Like, he is genuinely incredible. Aiden Delbus plays his autistic cousin who's just kind of being dragged into this whole conspiracy, and this is actually Aiden Delbus's first acting credit. I just can't say enough how great these three are in this movie. I also think this movie balances its tone incredibly well, because at some points it gets incredibly brutal and dark. Obviously, with any Yorgos Lanthimos film, you're gonna expect that. Because like I said, this movie's dealing with conspiracy theorists on the darkest side of that possible, of people just falling into their own echo chambers on the internet, completely disconnecting themselves from the reality and just falling into their own little truth bubbles, not believing anything no matter the facts. Wow, that kind of seems timely right now. Then you're also dealing with the CEOs who are disconnected from reality in their own very different way, where they are pretty much just so far removed from humanity that they don't even realize the harm they or their companies are doing. They think money can just fix any problem. But at the same time, this movie gets really goofy and has some really solid and funny dark humor moments as well. And I'm praising this as someone that does not care for most of Yorgos Lanthimos' films that I've actually watched before. Like, I did like Poor Things. I think that is a good movie. I did not care for The Favorite. The Lobster is like a fine enough film. Kinds of Kindness I really didn't like. Bugonia kind of takes all the elements of his films that I have liked in the past and leaves behind everything that I never really cared for. It just feels like the perfect blend of his style. Now, I'm not going to spoil anything, but I just have to say, I think the ending of this film is going to be the most controversial piece of it that's going to make people either really love it or really hate it. And I'm not going to lie, the ending was kind of losing me as it was playing out. At a time, I was like, okay, this is becoming the dumbest movie I've ever seen in my life. But then slowly, as the ending was just progressing and we were getting closer to the very final shot of the movie, I was like, oh wait, this actually kind of really works, and it adds a whole new meaning to a lot of the things I just watched and really made it elevate the movie for me. I would completely understand where people are coming from if they honestly hated the ending or just this entire movie. Like, it is not a coworker movie whatsoever, and what I mean by that is a film that you can just recommend to anybody and they'll absolutely love it. You definitely got to know your audience and who you're recommending this thing to. But for me, every element of this movie really just worked. It's shot incredibly well. The music is used kind of sparingly, but it really elevates the scene that it's in. There's some fun needle drops, like a Green Day one that I was not expecting whatsoever. And disclaimer, no, I have not seen the original Korean film Save the Green Planet, that this is kind of like a remake or reimagining of. But I'm giving this my first 10 out of 10 of the entire year.